Yep, it is on and running. Alright, we are headed home. I'm going up 295. I just left Oh Glory. I'm debating now, do I want to turn at 100 or cut the other way? We're going to see what the traffic looks like up here. If it looks like it's getting really bad here, I'm going to cut and go down around Fort Meade. One of the reasons I do that is it's still, I'm like, what, almost 20 miles from home. So I've already driven 25 miles. And this is the short way. The way I normally take is almost 50 miles. But one reason I do this is, well, I want to get home and see my lovely wife. I'd like to go and have dinner. Today is Wednesday. Now, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I have this thing about wings, and every Wednesday I go and have wings. I call it Wing Wednesday. They might not, but I do. Yeah, they're stopping up there, so I'm going to take this route, and we'll have a little fun going this way. Sort of like some people do Taco Tuesday, well, I do Wing Wednesday. I sometimes have friends join, sometimes not. And lately I've been going to this little place called JB's, and they do a lot of specials. And Wednesday you can get 20 wings for the price of 10, so it works out pretty good. They have pizza day, hamburger day, and they have beer specials. I don't drink beer, so whatever. I always thought it was funny when I was teaching and the students were like, what do you mean you don't drink beer? Oh my god, I'm sorry, can't stand the smell or taste of it. I mean, I do drink other things that are adult liquors, but can't stand beer. I've never understood why anybody would drink something that smells that bad, but I've been told by people that my scotch doesn't smell the greatest. I think it smells great, especially some of my better scotches. So that could be another thing. What do you guys drink? I mean, I personally drink scotch. I drink Glenlivet. I generally have a 15 or an 18 at the house. I like it when I have a 21 or a 25. I have been lucky enough to have a 40-year bottle. It is so good, and as long as you're not getting drunk on it and just, you know, downing glass after glass, you're going to understand the flavor difference. And that's the thing, it has such a variance in its flavor depending on its age, depending on what cask it was barreled in, how you drink it. I drink it with a couple of drops of water to let it open up and drink better. Now here's the thing, I'm on a trike. If I'm on the trike, do you think I'm going to drink? If you answered yes, I'll let you slap yourself for the simple fact if you do not drink and drive. Now if I'm going to be there for at least 2 hours, okay, I'll have a shot. Basically I call it a dram, which is the same size as a shot. And if it's a good scotch, I will drink it neat. If not, and it's cheap scotch, but you know, I want to have a drink, I'll have it in a soda or a pop, depending on what part of the country you're in. And because I try to avoid too much sugar, I will have a diet soda. But I do prefer it, you know, neat, with nothing. Just a few drops of water to open it up. I know a lot of people who drink it on ice. I've never been a put it on ice type person. I think that's a waste. Well, this is where my trip slows up drastically. I don't know how much of this I will keep, but I was talking about scotches and fun food. I love Wing Wednesday, and I will keep my Wing Wednesday. When I lived in Texas, I went to a place that was known as Wings and Things. No, Wings and Rings. Wings and Things was in Arkansas. But Wings and Rings, R-I-N-G-S. And they have some good wings as well. They have basically a numerous number of sausage, because they have like 10 or 15 sauces that can be mixed in different sequences, and God knows it could be more, because I know at one time it was like 20,000 combinations. But I love this one that was called Crazy Hot, and oh, it was great. It gave your tongue not only the heat but the flavor. And that's the thing, if you're eating wings and it's just hot and there's no flavor to it, I don't like those. I really can't eat those, because I don't like just hot. I like them where they have a good flavor to them, and hopefully they have good sides. Down there they had some really good sides. And it's like JB's, they have good french fries. No salt please, I'm getting old, doctor tells me no salt. I've done the onion rings. They're not bad onion rings, but I'm from Nebraska, and there's places I've got onion rings that just, wow, phenomenal, and I've been spoiled. But I hope you guys enjoy these little videos, and tell me, what day do you go out for your special meal that for you? This is not a date night thing, because Fridays are date night. That's me and my wife go out for date night, and it's getting pretty lame because we're going to the same restaurant every Friday. It's a good restaurant, good food, but I need some variety, so we're going to start doing variety on that. So you guys, you know, tell me what you like, where you go, what days you go, and what type of adult beverage you like to drink. If you don't drink an adult beverage, that is fine as well. What kind of soda or what kind of drink do you drink? And yes, a lot of times I'll just have water. All right, well, thank you guys very much. You have a great day. Days of city driving. You have construction everywhere. You know, you can get this anywhere, not just in the city, but if you look in front, all the lights are set by where it originally sat, and they're moving everybody around so they can work on the bridges. So the lights don't work exactly the way they used to, and it makes getting on and off things a bit harder. So just one of the joys of riding in the DC area. I know a lot of cities have the same issues, but this really makes a terrible commute even worse. But supposedly this is all progress to make the roads better and safer, etc., etc., etc. Looks like they put a trench in instead of the little ribs that used to have to move the water. We'll see how well it works. And you notice how quickly they're able to do this by hand. Close my visor because that dust is just Ooh. hoping to get home before the storm hits. So when you know there's a storm in the area, and I have my wet gear if I need, it actually got beautiful today. High 70s in DC in November. It's not unheard of, but it's just like, yeah, cool. This is global warming. I'm not too worried about it, except for I'm not in the mood for this storm, which is coming in. This is coming in from Canada, so temperatures are just going to drop. We'll see what it really does, but it will be cold tomorrow, and it will be nice supposedly on Veterans Day, which is, I was thinking I'd see an accident there. I need to get in that lane, but I was hoping to get up a little farther. Yep. I want to get in front of this white car. Van wants to stop, I'll go in front of the van. Now the little shortcut they used to have for motorcycles in that has been removed. So I move over as soon as I can, because it goes down to 2 lanes. It goes back up to 4 as soon as we get past her, but then it goes down to 3 and then 2 again. And at that point, it's going decently. But this is where I'm going to let you guys off, because otherwise this is pretty monotonous. All right, I'll talk to you later.